Very powerful. Welcome to Chat with Pat, where legacy meets laughter and every story matters. I'm your host, Patricia Peters, and I am beyond excited to have you join me live today. For the next 30 minutes, we'll dive deep into powerful conversations, explore fresh ideas, and celebrate the voices that shape our world. Whether you're here to be inspired, to share your truth, or simply to connect, this space is for you. So grab your tea, your coffee, bring your questions with your answers, and let's build something beautiful together. This isn't just a show, it's a movement. Let's chat, grow, and rise with Chat with Pat. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Patricia Peters, and I'm the host on Chat with Pat. Tonight, I have a very interesting topic: the biggest mistake humans make. Simple, right? But it's a mistake. To my fans on TikTok, welcome to all of you, and thank you for joining me live. And to my folks on Facebook, thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate you. So, for wherever you're watching from, this show is global, and this is Chat with Pat. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Patricia Peters. I'm a Guyanese born. I'm an immigrant. I've been living in the US for 27 years now. I am a mom, a wife, a daughter, a sister, a neighbor, and a friend. And above all of that, I am a digital entrepreneur. But before being a digital entrepreneur, I was a nanny. I was a banker. I was a trainer. But life does throw you curveballs sometime. And in life, nothing is guaranteed. My job wasn't guaranteed. But thank God, a year ahead of getting laid off, I lay a foundation. I have my own business online. And that, my friend, is me trusting me and not depending on the corporate world. All right? So if you're like me and my story resonates with you, you can tune in, you can listen, and all are welcome. The sky is the limit in this business, and there is room for more. So let's get right to the topic: the biggest mistake humans make. We all make mistakes on a daily basis, right? But let me ask you something. What if I told you the biggest mistake humans make in life is thinking we have a lot of time, right? Not money, not connections, not education, time. Time is of the essence. Time and tide waits for no man, the very old proverb, right? Because the truth is, we live like we have forever. You ever heard that saying? This is the Guyanese one. Some people think they're gonna cut wood and sell. Some people think they're gonna cut wood and sell for the rest of their lives. They're not gonna die, right? We live like we have forever and act like today doesn't matter. That's our mentality. We think we're gonna live forever. When I think of it, I was just a little girl the other day. I'm 55 now. My mom is 81. Where does time go? Right? Tomorrow is not promised. Next year is not guaranteed. And yet we delay everything that matters most. That's serious. That is very serious. The real problem we humans do, we procrastinate, we hesitate, we overthink. We say things like, I'll start next week. I'll do it when I'm ready. I just need more time. These are the excuses people have. I hear them on a daily basis. My ads go out, people respond, they tap on the ad, they read it, they watch it, they listen to it, And then as soon as I tap on it, the system sends me a message. And the system welcome. What stood out for you most on the ad? What caught your attention? And people say, not now. Don't have time. You know, that's the response I get. I'll start next week. I'll do it when I'm ready. I just need more time. But let me tell you something. Yeah, let me tell you something. There is no perfect time. No perfect time at all. Perfect timing is a lie we tell ourselves. You know, when I was little, I was so lazy to pray. Every time I was supposed to pray, I fall asleep. And I said, oh, when I get sick, then I'll pray. When I get older, then I'll pray. That was my mentality as a child, right? There is no perfect time. Perfect timing is a lie. We tell ourselves to stay comfortable. That's what we tell ourselves to satisfy our mindset that we are in this bubble, we're in this comfort zone, and we want to stay there for the rest of our lives because, oh, I don't have to burst my brain. I don't have to think. I don't have to stress out about anything because I'm collecting $250 a week and I'm comfortable with that. Let me watch TV and eat junk food and sit down and snack around all day. That's it. You're comfortable, right? And comfort is the most dangerous place to live. You heard me. You heard me. When you're comfortable, in your comfort, that's the most dangerous place to live. You don't believe me? Trust me. I tried it. I was on vacation a few years ago. I didn't go anywhere. I was in my house and I was comfortable. That 1 week, I didn't do anything. I didn't take care of myself. I just lay there. I was so tired. I was so comfortable. I didn't do anything for a week. And I thought I was going to fall in a state of depression. I was practicing because my parents were getting older. I was practicing that week how to live without people. Not good, guys. Don't try it out. Because when you're comfortable, you don't grow, you don't elevate, you're not productive, your mindset is corrupted, and you caved in. You become like a child. You have to start from scratch again when you're comfortable. Every kid, you're comfortable on your mom's lap or in your mom's arm. That's your comfort place, right? In life, as we get older, we don't have to stay in a comfort zone that doesn't have any production, any progressiveness, any self-development, any transformation of your mindset. We need to get out of the comfort zone because that's a dangerous place to be in. And you guys know my story, right? The reason why I joined this business is because I want to leave a legacy for my kids. I want to leave an impact around the world. I want to make money. I want to travel the world. I want freedom. I don't want to wake up to alarms anymore. I don't want to drive on black ice and winters to work anymore. So I chose an easier path. Rather than working harder, I chose to work smarter. And when my daughter's car broke down, that hit me personally. That touches the core of my heart, knowing that if I'm not here anymore, who's going to take care of my children? And that's my story. I had to do something different. I had to get out of my comfort zone. I had to do something, put myself to the test to know that I am capable of taking care of my family, even when I'm not here anymore. I have to lay a foundation. So I transformed my mindset and I took it upon myself to do something different. And ask yourself this question. What are you leaving for your kids? Are you leaving a legacy for them? Or are you going to leave all debts and credit cards and nothing else? We need to leave a legacy for our loved ones. Because I thought I had time too. I thought I had time. Oh, I'm young. You know, I have a job. I had stability. I thought I was safe. And you too. One guy messaged me and said, "Oh, I have a job. I make 6 figures a month." And I said, "Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. But I just want to let you know, not bursting your bubble, but I want to let you know that in life, nothing is guaranteed, not even your job." And he gave me the thumbs up. So I thought I had a job. I thought I was going to retire at my last job because I was doing good. I was making good money. I had fun. I was enjoying the job. I was doing well. I had stability. I thought I was safe. Money was coming in every week until life reminded me nothing is guaranteed. And that's a fact. Because laid off, I got laid off. One letter, one invite into the office telling you how sorry they are. The business is not doing well. We're letting go of people. $5,000 car repair. These are my stories. So life is not guaranteed. Life throws you curveball. Nothing is guaranteed in life. Not even your life, right? And that moment woke me up because I realized I wasn't in control. Like the Zoom I had today, I wasn't in control of the Zoom, even though I was supposed to be in control. I had someone who was dominating and dictating the Zoom. So for 5 minutes, I had to put a halt to it. I had to say, enough is enough. You're not here for business, but you're here to tell me who you are, to establish yourself in my presence. I don't need for you to establish yourself in my presence. I don't need to validate your excellency. I don't. If I am doing a business, you saw my business, you come to my business. You're the one who came to me. So I wasn't in control, and that's not a good sign. So I had to let it stop. I had to put a halt. And if I kept waiting, I would stay stuck. If I kept waiting, because in life, I realized that I wasn't in control. I don't have control. People control my paycheck. They control my time. They control what I do at work. They control 40 hours a week for me, right? And if I kept waiting, I would have stayed stuck. If I kept waiting, but thank God, a year into still working, I built a business from scratch with 149. I shift my mindset. It's like God telling me, or the universe saying, Pat, listen, a year from now, you're going to be laid off. Start this business. Because I didn't know what went in my head. Things were happening. Broken car, laid off. Well, I didn't get laid off yet, but things were happening in my life. And I said, I need to do something. Right? So the universe was telling me, be prepared because this is going to happen and you need to be prepared. I didn't have experience of a business. I didn't know I can do anything online. I didn't think I was qualified to do anything online. But lo and behold, I took that bold step. I took a risk, a very necessary risk. And I took that bold step. And today, I'm a businesswoman. I have my own business online, Patricia Digital Network. Google me right now. Google Patricia Digital Network and see what you see. I have a platform where I can reach millions of people. I had over 5 million people on all my platforms viewing my stuff. That has to say something, right? I have my own show, Chat with Pat, that I'm on right now. I have global voices that I am doing with a business partner from New Zealand. So let me give you the truth that changed my life. You don't need more time. You need a decision. Even though time is of the essence, life is not guaranteed. Life is unexpected. Stuff happens. Like death. Even though death happens every day, we still do not get accustomed to it. Because a twinkle of a second, you're gone. But if we think of death like that, we're not going to do anything progressive in life, because all we're thinking is like, what am I going to build? What am I going to make? Why should I work hard? Because I'm going to die anyway. But if you think like that, then something is totally wrong with you. But even though that happens every day, we do not get accustomed to it. Life happens. Life throws you curveball. We're not prepared for it. We're not prepared for it, right? Prepared for it. So we need to. You don't need more time. You need a decision. Make up your mind. You know, some people say you get two minds. We didn't know nothing. Growing up in Guyana, we didn't know nothing about mindset, how to transform your mind, how to think positive, how to be progressive. We didn't know nothing. I don't know if you knew, but I didn't know anything of that sort. So people say you have two minds. Maybe you have two minds now. Maybe you're listening to me. Maybe you're watching me and you're thinking, maybe next week. Maybe when I get money, I will join the business. Maybe when the kids grow big, I'll get a little free time and I'll do this business. Maybe let me wait till I get laid off. Or we'll wait till they fired me, then we could do this business. No, wrong mindset. Do not put all your eggs in one basket. Think, and make a decision. Jackie just told me, my business partner just told me, she has a woman, a Guyanese Indian woman who just joined her, right? People are seeing ads, people are seeing this business being advertised on a daily basis, hundreds and hundreds of times on Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok, all over the place. Do something before something do you, right? I don't care who you join with. I would love for you to join with me. I would love to be your mentor, but whoever you're comfortable with, you're free to do that. So you need to make that one decision, because one decision can change your entire life. I'm 17 minutes already. Time doesn't create success. Action does. Time does not create success. Action does. One day you're going to wake up and realize the time is gone, the opportunities passed, and the life you wanted was waiting on a decision you never made. This is important, guys. One day you'll wake up and realize the time is gone, the opportunities you passed, and the life you wanted was waiting on the decision you never made. Let's think for a second. Don't let that be your story. This is your moment. Not tomorrow, not next year. Today, now. This is your moment. All of you watching on TikTok, all of you watching on Facebook, this is your moment. Now. If you've been watching, thinking, waiting, this is your sign. Message me ready. And let's have that conversation. Let's have a Zoom. It'll be fun. So that's my first part of my message, the biggest mistake humans make. My second part of this message, or this Zoom, or this live tonight, is the 3 C's of life. I shared on this when I first started the business. So I went back and I was looking at my notes and I was like, I love this message. So I'll share it again. The 3 C's of life that we all need to take advantage of: choices, chances, and changes. Don't you love it? I love it. I did a course in LinkedIn when I was a trainer, and these were the things I was studying and doing. I got a whole stack of certificates doing courses on LinkedIn because when I have free time, I want to elevate. I want to nurture my mind. I want to learn things. I want to grow. I want to develop, because if you don't use your brain, you're going to lose it, right? So everything in your life right now is a result of three things. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hi, Rom. Hi, Ringo. Monica. Oh, my business partner. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hi, Saloshi. Let me say a big shout out to all of you out there. Yes, big shout out to all of you. Um, Three things we need. Everything in your life right now is the result of three things: the choices you made, the chances you took, and the changes you were willing to accept. Three C's of life. Very important, very vital, right? If you don't like your current situation, you don't need a miracle. You just need to understand the three C's. Number one, choices. Your life is built on choices. I chose to marry my husband. I chose to live in this house. I chose to come to America. Not your circumstances. Your life is built on your choices, not your circumstances, not your past, not your struggles, your choices. And we all have choices in life, right? Have you made the right choice? Some of us have regrets, right? Every day you wake up, you're choosing to grow or to stay stuck, to act or to delay, to believe or to doubt yourself. And small choices create big lives. Little tweaks here and there in life could make so much better in your life, right? Number two, chances. This word, we take it for granted. But now, here's the part most people miss. You can make the right choice, but if you don't take chances, nothing changes, right? Fear will tell you, fear will tell you, what if it doesn't work? But faith will tell you, what if it does? What if it does? What? Many people tell me, what if I start this business and it doesn't work? That's your negative mindset. What if it works? I ask myself that question too. But look at me today. This business works. Every opportunity in my life comes from a chance I almost didn't take. True. You know, when I first moved upstate, I was supposed to be a CNA. I was supposed to start at Kingsway Nursing Home to take care of older people. And I took a chance. I borrowed my neighbor's newspaper, the Gazette newspaper, and they say they need a teller at the credit union. I don't know what's a credit union, but I know what's a teller, because a few weeks prior, I visioned myself. I went to Trustco Bank in Niskayuna, and I saw a Trinidadian girl on the counter. She was a teller. And I envisioned myself in her spot. And I said, I want to be a teller. So as the opportunity comes, I took a chance. I saw the newspaper. I did a handwritten, there wasn't even computer stuff 25 years ago. I did a handwritten resume, Guyanese style, and I took it to the bank, the credit union. Lo and behold, they hire me. I spent 12 years there. So I took a chance. That would have been a missed opportunity if I'd started at the Kingsway Nursing Home, because I would still be working there unto this day, right? So another thing, a chance I took, is I started this business. I took a chance. I signed up. I said, let me see. I saw the woman's ad, my coach, and I said, the this all looks too good to be true, but I'll take a chance. And I did. Changes, number three. So sometimes ask yourself before we go to changes, ask yourself, how many chances have you missed out on? If you think back on the chances you miss, what your life would have become. So don't let this chance pass you by. Here's the truth nobody wants to hear about changes. Every sermon I preach, every topic I talk about, every conversation I have, every time I'm on live, I talk about changes. Changes is good. Changes is hard. Changes is difficult. Changes is terrible, but it's great. So here's the truth nobody wants you to hear. Growth requires change. If you want to grow mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, you need to change. Change feels uncomfortable, and it's good. When you tell me that this business makes me uncomfortable, I can't talk, I can't go live, I can't be on a live program, I can't have a conversation, I can't sell, I can't do this. That's your uncomfortable zone. And that's change. An uncomfortable feeling, an, an uncomfortable feels scary. Every time your heart is racing out of your chest. Today, having a Zoom with a total stranger, it was uncomfortable for me. It was scary. But lo and behold, what did I learn? I am prepared for my next Zoom with anyone, right? So I got a good lesson out of that. But you cannot stay in the same and expect a different life. Like you having an oven and your puppy went in to sleep in your oven and you expect that puppy to come out as a cake, right? I just came up with that analogy. So you can't stay comfortable on your couch, watching TV, drinking beer, growing a belly, eating junk food, sitting there all day and expect your bank book to be full. Your next level requires a new version of you. Get up, shake off yourself, dust off your old self, take a shower from your head, look in the mirror and tell yourself that Guyanese woman said, I need to change. I need to cut my hair, shave my face. Woman, you need to put on your makeup, look pretty, look gorgeous. And you need to change your mindset. You need to change your outward appearance. You need to change your habits. You need to change your schedule. You need to change. Because you need a new version of you. So if you remember anything from today, remember this. Your choices, oh my God, I got goosebumps. Oof. Your choices defined you. Your chances grow you. Your changes transform you. Powerful, right? The 3 C's of life. And if you want to add a 4th C, it's Cheryl. You listen to Cheryl, the 4th C. And if you're sitting there knowing you want more, but you've been holding back, this is your moment. Message me change, and let's talk about what your next step looks like. This is your moment. The 3 C's of life and the biggest mistake humans make about time. Time is of the essence. And the 3 C's, if you apply them in your life today, it'll make a big difference. Make wise choices. Take chances. Take risks. take unnecessary risk, not dangerous one, and change. So if anything I said tonight resonates with you and you're feeling that little stir in your mind that you need to apply these three C's, and time is valuable, time is important, but time can escape us. This is your moment. This is your night. Today is your day to do something different. Do something extra because your children will be well off. Your golden years will be all set. And the life you dream of will come into fulfillment, a life of abundance. With that being said, for those of you who have been watching this, thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if you look around and you find that there are no good human beings in this world, please be the first one to be kind, caring, and loving. With that being said, ciao for now. Have a blessed night. And tomorrow is Sunday. It's Saturday night, guys. And I know many of you are partying right now. Many of you are at the bars. Many of you are attending parties, weddings, religious functions, and you're having a time of your life. Please do enjoy whatever it is. Be careful, be cautious. But sometimes you need to take a pause and think, what am I really here for? What are my plans? What are my purpose in life? Ciao for now. Patricia signing off on StreamYard. And we spent 31 minutes. That's good. My program was for 30 minutes there. So that's not bad. I'm going to end the live stream. And a big shout out to all my business partners around the world. Big shout out to all of you. And I wish you all the best and great success in your business.